So recently I built this pergola and I laid that artificial grass. The videos are on my channel, check those out later on. The pergola is an amazing place to sit. As you can see, we've got us chairs under there. The only problem is our garden is south facing, so we do get the sunlight in here all the way throughout the day, and it does still get pretty warm even under the pergola, whereas it does supply some shade, it doesn't supply it all day long. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a sunshade or sail up inside the pergola, but what we're also going to do at the same time, I'm also going to be getting some lighting up as well that we purchased off of Amazon. The sun sail was also purchased off of Amazon. I'll put a link down below if you want to check those out after you've watched this video. But first things first, I need to nip to Screwfix and get some supplies, so let's head off to the magical place that is Screwfix. Let's do this. Hey up dope, you're right, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please do like, subscribe and hit that notification button. So let me show you what I've got and what the plans are for the pergola. These are the string lights that I've got. There you go, 50 foot. That's how long the cable is. These are the lights, let me show you. There you go. They are plastic shells for the bulbs, so they're not going to shatter. And it also does say that they are shatter resistant, as well as quite a decent amount of wire on there. You do get a British plug as well. I'm sure if you're buying this in any other region, you're going to get the plug that's going to be suitable for you, but this is the British one. There you go. I've not actually tried them yet, so I will be doing that before I actually hang them up. The other thing I've got is a 2 meter by 2 meter wind sail. This was also purchased off of Amazon. It is waterproof to a certain extent, and what I've just gone and got from Screwfix is one of these 10 meter garden extension lead with waterproof socket. There you go. So you can plug them in, lock that up and leave it so no water can get in. Absolutely brilliant. £30 that cost. So I also got some cable clips that I needed to hang the lights up with. Got some cable clips already in my shed for when I need to hang the extension on my shed. I've also got some hooks just there for the sail that I got from B&Q, and I've also got some elastic from an old previous job that I was doing, just in case I need to extend the hooks and the length of the sail, so I can hook them straight onto there and hook it straight off. So I might use that, I might not. So I think I've got everything I need, so let's get cracking. So this is a pergola that I made. Even got some hidden Mickeys just in the end. How awesome are they? So the size is 7 foot by 10 foot. There is overhang lengthways and widthways, but I don't think we'll be using that or needing that for this part of what we're doing, but we'll just have to see. What I'm thinking is getting the lights out, see how much length we've got. I know they're 50 foot long, but I just need to see where they're going to go, which direction. I'm either going to go make a rectangle out of it or crossways, I'm not sure as of yet, and then we'll get the sail on. The sail we're not going to be using all the time, only when the sun's out we'll be putting that up. The lights will more than likely be staying up as a permanent fixture, so I want to be able to hook that sail straight off when we're not going to be using it, fold it up and then put it back inside the shed. So I'm going to get the lights on first, then the sail on after. So let's get the lights, lay them out, see what we're dealing with, see how many we've got, see what direction I'm going to be putting them, and then we'll take it from there. So I've got the lights all laid out. There you go. All I'm going to do is a rectangle. I thought about going maybe zigzag up inside the rafters, but you're not going to see that once the sail's on, if the sail is up and the lights are on, so you're not going to see that. So easiest option and the best option I reckon is just to do a rectangle. I'm going to cross that main beam there, across that one and this way, and then run the cable up into the top of the shed just there. But what I've also seen, which is a great feature of these lights, is if you wanted to extend them, you can take that off there, pull it out so you can disconnect the plug as well. That's probably for manufacturing purposes as well as, but you could buy another set off Amazon, and then all you got to do then is, once you've got your other set, plug that in to there, and then you can extend the light. So if you've got a 30-foot and you wanted to go all the way around the perimeter of your garden, you can just extend them pretty easily, just like that, and jobs are good on. Let's plug this in, god damn it, and see if it works. Hello there, baby Jesus, nobody's apples, let there be light. Ooh, I can barely look at the glow. Oh my god, it's burning my retinas. It's good job I got my sunshades on, god deal, or else I'd be blind. Look that up. Oh, it's pretty cool, that. Pretty cool, yeah. So, they all work, do they? Yep. It's hard to tell in the daylight as to how bright they are. They're not adjustable. You can get dimmer switches for them, but we don't have a dimmer switcher for it. I don't know where you get that from, probably off of Amazon somewhere. But these are the lights. Nice little glow. I will show them you when they are lit up at night, just to see what it looks like. So yeah, everything works. The extension works, the light works. So the next thing to do is to feed that cable in to the shed, and then get the lights up onto the pergola. What I'm going to do on the inside of this soffit fascia that I've got going on the inside of my shed, I'm just going to mount that up there, because the cable is going to run off at the top of the pergola under there, and that is where I'm going to place it. I'm going to plug it in just there, and then hide that cable all the way along there, feed it over the top, drop it down and plug it in when we need it plugging in and turning on. So that's the cable all running just along there. That's where the socket is. Just put it on a little screw just there, but I think I'm going to put some double-sided tape on that I've got, just so it doesn't fall down. So all I've done, I've plugged it in just there, the cable for the lights. I'm then going to run that cable along the inside of this little fascia on the shed. Start on the fence. The first bulb was probably going to start there, run that along that bit of a fence up to the pergola, do the whole perimeter of the pergola. Then I should have enough bulb to come all the way along and finish it just there, because I didn't want the cable just going from there to there, because you might catch it with your head, or somebody might walk through, or you might just catch it with something. It'd be better off running it along there and just having it going up along that bit of the fence to the pergola. So that is what I'm going to do. So let's get it tacked up with some nails and stuff. Let's do this. Right, so the bulbs are all clipped on. Done the perimeter, as you can see. All I've done is just use these little wire clips. There you go, 5 to 7 mil. Tap them on, left a bit of the bulb dangling down just below the pergola. There you go, as you can see. You do get little hooks on them, little plastic hooks, so if you did have something on to hook them onto, you could do that instead of tapping the nails into wood like I have. Then also I've just gone all the way along. I have got some excess left over. There's 3 bulbs dangling down. I've still got to clip that one on too, so I'm going to have 2 spare bulbs. What I'm going to do with them, I have not got a bloody clue, but I'll figure it out. So let's carry on just tapping them into there. So there I've got all the lights up, looking absolutely brilliant. There's a few I've had to get a little bit closer than what I would have liked. Sorry about the light, but can't control the sun. But yeah, they're all up, they're all done. Let's turn them on and see what they look like. I need to do something with the cable as well, so I'll sort that out later. There we go, they're on. They're on. Can they see them? Absolutely bloody brilliant. So the lights are up and on. Next thing to do is to get the sail up. Let's get it out, let's lay it out, let's see what we're dealing with, and see what we can do. Get some string with it as well. It's slightly waterproof. So there we go, 2 meters by 2 meters, but it does seem to come out of the edges, so it's not actually 2 meters by 2 meters. I think it's a 1.6 6 meter square, and then you've got your little corners that seem to come this way, so you can hook it on to whatever you're going to be fastening it to your roof, pergola, ceiling, boards, poles, whatever you're going to be using to fasten it to. But I'm going to be doing it to as a pergola. So what I'm thinking is I want to be able to move it from one to the other depending on where the sun moves maybe, so I might do some hooks there, there, there and there, put 4 sets in all along, so I can either have it that end, centre or that end. That's what I'm thinking. So let me just show you my genius idea as to where I'm going to work out where these little hooks are going to go into the timber frame. All I've done is got some tie wraps, looped it around there, got some tie wraps on that as well, and then all I've got to do is get the cable ties, God these are fucking stiff, and pull them and adjust them on here on the frame as to where I need this sail to go. Provides quite a decent amount of shade. As you can see, it's sagging down a little bit, so I will to be able to get it more taut. Adjust those tie wraps now, then I can work out and determine as to where these hooks are going to go. So the tighter I get them, the higher that comes up, and there we go. So I'll probably get one in there. So the first 2 hooks are in, got them clipped on. I'll cut the tie wraps off when I've finished. Next thing to do is just to get them on just there. So all I'm doing is measuring 60mm down. I'll just mark out on there, drill it with my drill with a 3mm drill bit in, then it's just a case of screwing the hooks in, and all they are is some large zinc plated hooks that I got from B&Q. Got a pack of 10 of them. Just screw them in and away we go. As easy as that. There we go, we're on. All I've got to do now is go around, cut the tie wraps off, and away we go. But the sail is up. I've been round, I've cut the tie wraps off. All done, all finished. The sail is up. All I'm going to do now is put 2 more hooks in that corner there, same on the other corner, and do it so if we need to move it, we can just unhook it and move it towards the end. So I'll have some hooks in there and some hooks in there as well. So it looks great. It's easy enough to get on and off. Slide it off and there you go. All the hooks are in. It's moved in a matter of seconds. Provides a little bit of shade whilst you're under there, because like today the sun has eventually decided to make an appearance and it is red hot. Even just stood under it just here, you can tell a massive difference. It's nice to be in the shade on a nice hot sunny day. So it's a great addition to the pergola. So are the lights. I will show you when it is a bit dark and dusk. So just after filming the end of that video, what I did do, I went onto the old Amazon and bought another sunshade. So we have 2 up in here now. There you go, as you can see. So I've not got to mess about moving it from one place to the other. They do a longer one, 2 meters wide by 3 meters. The only issue would have been it would have finished about here, which is no good. So we've got 2 up in there now, so when we do want to sit outside, we've got all the shade we're going to need. So there we go. All the keyboard warriors can shut up. 2 shades inside this pickle. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1, go. That is the finished product. They look absolutely amazing. I'm well pleased with them. So if you're thinking of getting some outdoor lights for your garden, get the Festoon ones off of the old Amazon. They look amazing. So join me next time, check out my other videos. I'll see you later. Ta-da, bye bye, see you there, bye bye.